Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, there is one question which most Kenyans are currently asking. What will happen if Raila Odinga loses in his bid of becoming the next chair of the African Union Commission? Because you all know that Raila Odinga is contesting to become the next chairperson of the African Union Commission. Those elections will be held in February next year. What will happen if Raila Odinga were to lose those elections? Most people don't want to talk about that particular subject, and I want us to talk about it today. Because you also know, especially for those who follow the politics of the Republic of Kenya, that last week, InfoTrack conducted some opinion polls, especially on the most influential persons in the Republic of Kenya. And in that opinion poll, Raila Odinga emerged as the most influential individual in the Republic of Kenya by 26%. 26% of Kenyans said Raila Odinga is the most influential person in the Republic of Kenya. The second person was actually William Ruto with 7%, followed by Gachagua at 6%, Gen Zs at 5%, Babu Owino 5%, Morara Kebaso 4%. So you can see the difference. Raila Odinga is at 26%. The second one, William Ruto, at 7%. The Gen Zs, 5%. Which means Raila Odinga is very influential. And that's why most Kenyans believe that the fact that Raila Odinga is supporting William Ruto is the reason William Ruto is still the president of the Republic of Kenya. But the question is, what will happen if Raila Odinga were to lose today? Because in the Republic of Kenya, there are two kinds of people today. There are those who are praying so hard. There are those who are praying so hard for Raila Odinga to lose. And most of those people are actually those who voted against Raila Odinga in 2022, and they voted for William Ruto. And today, those individuals really hate William Ruto and they don't want to do anything with William Ruto. And they had expected Raila Odinga to also hate on William Ruto. And Raila Odinga is not hating, but instead working with William Ruto. And therefore, they're disappointed that they are disappointed with Ruto, and the person they expected to help remove Ruto is now working with William Ruto. Those people are praying day and night for Raila Odinga to lose the elections, and they're not even hiding it. And I remember, was it last week when Yugush posted something on his official handles that remember to pray for our sister country, Djibouti, to get the AU seat. Asanteni sana, we stand as one Africa. And I remember reading the comments there. People were like, okay, that's it. And number two, there are those individuals who are praying for Raila Odinga to win day and night. They're praying for a win. And the people who are praying for Raila Odinga to win, number one of them is William Samoei Arap Ruto. Because William Ruto is banking on Raila Odinga's support. And he believes that if Raila Odinga were to win the AU, then his supporters will be very happy. And probably they will vote for him. And of course, he will also be able strategically to remove Raila Odinga from Kenyan politics. So he's praying day and night to take credit for Raila Odinga's win. And of course, Raila Odinga supporters also are praying for Raila Odinga to win because probably of two reasons. They want Raila to win just because they love him. And of course, based on the fact that those who oppose Raila Odinga are now praying for Raila Odinga to lose, now they want Raila Odinga to win. And of course, you can also tell based on the comments that those who are supporting Ruto are praying for Raila to win. Those who are supporting Rigathi Gachagua are praying for Raila Odinga to lose so that Gachagua can actually support Raila Odinga in 20 2027 because they believe that nobody can easily remove William Ruto from office other than Raila Amolo Odinga. So in this video, I want us to figure out what will happen if Raila Odinga were to lose. But before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to thank the following people for the coffee they sent to me earlier today. It goes a long way in supporting this channel. You can also do the same using the numbers you are seeing on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, what will happen if Raila Odinga were to lose his AU bid? My projections are as follows. Number one, should Raila Odinga lose, I foresee a fallout with William Ruto for two main reasons. Number one, most of Raila Odinga supporters will read sabotage. That Ruto sabotaged Raila Odinga's bid as part of his strategy to continue branding Raila Odinga as a perennial loser. So they're going to be angry and bitter. And of course, number two, Raila Odinga will now then come back and start focusing on local politics. And as usual, Raila Odinga will not be with William Ruto on the same line of thoughts. Because ideologically, Raila and Ruto are different. Of course, right now, Raila Odinga is supporting William Ruto's and his policies for one main reason, because he wants to win that seat. And for him to win, he must get the support of the president. And because they'll not be agreeing on most of those issues, they're going to fall out. And of course, even Raila himself, if he were to lose, is going to be advised to come back and focus on Kenyan politics. If there's one thing William Ruto would not want to happen, it's for Raila Odinga to personally come back to ODM party and focus. And if you've been following Raila Odinga did something which is very strategic. When he sent his four, or do we call them five? Let me call them four experts. The ODM chairman, the minority leader, Wandai, the two deputies. Raila did something which most people did not see. Raila Odinga appointed Godfrey Otsosi as a deputy party leader. The Secretary General of ODM party is Edwin Sifuna. So in my view, the reason Raila did that is to create a new emerging leaders from the Luhya nation. So that should that bid fail, Joho and the rest can remain there, Oparanya, but then he will still have young leaders who can still help him campaign. And that's why I always tell people, I was telling one of my friends the other day, that if there's one individual, most Kenyans should start watching very closely, politically speaking, from the Luhya nation, is one man called Godfrey Otsosi. His moves in the Western Kenya, because he's now the face of Raila Odinga. He's now the man doing Raila Odinga's stuffs there. What are his moves in the Luhya nation? Sifuna will be dealing with Nairobi. Then in the coastal region, of course, Joho would go with Raila Odinga. If Raila Odinga were to leave Ruto, he will still go there. But the fact is, there's a high chance that Ruto and Raila will fall out. Number two, there's also the likelihood that Raila Odinga might run for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya if he were to lose his bid. For two main reasons again. Number one, Raila Odinga would want to give ODM party another head start, because ODM party is the single most dominant party in the Republic of Kenya today. That's the fact. Because UDA party, in my view, you remove the mountain, it can't be more than ODM. Okay? So Raila would want to have ODM on the ballot. And of course, with Raila Odinga on the ballot, there's high chance, and I strongly believe so, that the mountain would rather vote for Raila Odinga, a man who Uhuru told them was good, they defied, and Ruto has also told them that Raila Odinga is good. So I see a situation where Raila might actually run against Ruto in 2027, if you were to lose, but supported by Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta. Because one thing I know for sure is that there's a gentleman called Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. He will have to be on the ballot. If Raila Odinga will not be on the ballot, then Uhuru and Rigathi will definitely support Kalonzo. But now, with the Kalonzo out of, with the Raila out of AU, the mountain might decide to rally around Raila Odinga because of several factors. There's the age factor, several other things there. Number 3, which in my view, I don't see happening soon, is Raila Odinga exiting politics. The safest exit strategy for Raila Odinga is the AU. Without the AU, without the AU, I doubt if Raila will exit the political scene. He will be there. He will need MPs, he will need governors, he will need senators elected on his own political party, whether he's going to support Ruto or not. But there's the chance that after losing, he might say, okay, I exited Kenyan politics, I tried regional politics, it has failed, let me now go to Bondo. Another option, okay? But I'm also seeing a possibility after the loss that Raila Odinga might decide, okay, why not support Kalonzo Musyoka? So that he can deal with the betrayal tag, because Kenya Kwanza government is trying the best to win the support of Raila, but the supporters are yet, Raila Odinga supporters, that's the fact, are yet to really embrace William Ruto. That's the fact. They are yet to embrace William Ruto and his policies. Those are the facts there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but let me know, because for me, I'm looking at a situation where should Raila Odinga lose in his bid, he's going to follow up with Ruto. Raila Odinga might be on the ballot. He might retire from politics, which for me might not really happen. Raila Odinga might support Kalonzo Musyoka. And of course, there's also this other thing which might happen to Raila Odinga. His popularity. Because the agencies will say, Ujama alituchezea. Those who supported Ruto and hate him now would say, we are happy Raila Odinga has lost. So we want to deal with William Ruto as Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think. What do you think can happen to Raila Odinga? Or what do you think will happen if Raila Odinga were to lose his bid of becoming the next chair of the African Union Commission today? Because for me, I am in the group of those individuals who are praying day and night for Raila Odinga to win the African Union Commission chairmanship. I don't know about you. I know my friend, I have a friend of mine, she knows herself. I'm actually going to text her. Yeah? Sarah, what's your take on Raila's bid? Are you praying for him? Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.